Guys, guys. I'm tired. You know that meme where it's like, I'm tired, boss? That's me. Can we stop? Can we just all, please, as a community, let's have a discussion and just come together and just, can we stop, guys? We need to get a grip. And that's what I aim to help do in this video, at least a little bit. We're going to talk about a bunch of stuff in this video. As you saw by the comments that I probably put up on the screen while I stared into your soul. We're going to be talking about, well, getting that grip, okay? Retaining sentience. Putting a functional brainstem into your brain. That's what I hope to do here. I want to remind people about the situation Battlefield is in. I want to remind people what Battlefield truly needs right now. I want to remind people what the priorities should realistically be. And I want to talk about Battlefield. I want to talk about VR, extraction shooter, right? All these little things that people want to throw in. Because they say, why not? Why not? And they don't really look at the bigger picture. So that's what we're going to do in today's video. Thank you for watching the video. Appreciate it. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys enjoy. And let's start the conversation. So I thought I'd do this video in a little bit of a different format. Tiny Enders down here is joining the video today. So, like I mentioned at the intro, people's priorities just don't seem to be in the right place. You know, they look at Battlefield, they see, oh, you know, they could bring it back with a nice good old BR or a an extraction shooter, yeah. And there aren't I would like to think that these people are not in large numbers, but they are. There's a lot of people with these opinions. And I can partially see where they're coming from. One of the comments that I showed you mentioned that, you know, if it was successful, it'd really pop off. And, you know, COD wasn't a BR before Warzone. Haha, yeah. You can't really take that risk right now with Battlefield. And let me explain to you why. Do you really want to risk Battlefield's franchise future on something that people don't consider to be original Battlefield? The genuine question. Do you want to take that risk? I don't want to take that risk. I don't want to take that risk at all. I think what Battlefield needs is a good old return to form. Meaning, they need to remember how to make a fucking proper Battlefield game. Which they apparently haven't been able to do for about, now I don't know, since probably Battlefield 1. There's going to be some argument in the comments. Oh, I liked Battlefield 5. Good for you, man. The game was a commercial failure. But it hit 100,000 players recently. Yeah, 90,000 of those players are in Asia. And you can't even play on North American servers because they're cheater infested. So, you know, I have an answer for everything, right? But, my general point is that you can't really dick around with the next Battlefield game, okay? And I tweeted this a couple days ago. Maybe a couple of you follow me on Twitter. I said, you can't really dick around. Like, I hope there was a genuine conversation where the developers of Battlefield were all sat down and the magnitude of the situation was explained to them in a coherent fashion. I don't think that conversation took place. I think maybe some of the developers understand what the situation is with Battlefield, but maybe some of the developers don't understand what the situation is. The situation is, ladies and gentlemen, if the next Battlefield has a poor first impression, and we all know first impressions mean everything, the franchise is essentially over. Okay, I'm literally saying that. It's basically done for. You must, and I mean it is essential in the very definition of the word, to have a good first impression for the next Battlefield game. Because what do people remember about Battlefield 2042, ladies and gentlemen? And feel free to tell me in the comments. You remember how it was at launch, don't you? Because that was your first impression. So, I ask you again, do you want the first impression of the next Battlefield game to be not a return to form, but instead a rework and an addition of something that people didn't ask for, such as an extraction shooter or a battle royale game, both of which were already done. Just have to point that out as well. You guys remember Hazard Zone? Oh, you don't? You don't remember Hazard Zone? Okay. So when you launch Battlefield 2042, and when you're in the menu, right? All the way at the bottom, there's a little thing called Hazard Zone. Oh, you've never clicked that? Oh. Okay, so, okay, Hazard Zone was supposed to be an extraction shooter sort of thing. Back when I think Tarkov was a little bigger than it was. Extraction shooters were all the rage. Oh my god. I want to extract the loot. Holy shit. Right? Hazard Zone died faster than Firestorm. Which is honestly, if Steam is going to nominate Battlefield 2042 for anything, Battlefield 2042 should be nominated for fastest game death. And Hazard Zone should be a subcategory. Fastest dying game mode of all time ever. Yeah. Hazard Zone was supposed to be Battlefield 2042's version of an extraction shooter. There's something to do with satellites and they crash to the ground. You steal a hard drive, right? So you steal their WD Black 2 terabyte hard drive and then you like extract with it while you fight AI and other teams. Whoop-de-fucking-do, right? No wonder it died. Then with Battlefield 5, Firestorm came along. Firestorm was better than Hazard Zone, but it also instantly died. Now, I have to be honest, Firestorm, like I just said, was better than Hazard Zone. Firestorm might have done better if it was launched standalone. I think being attached to Battlefield 5 really hurt its success, but even then, it wasn't that impressive. I think Firestorm founded some sort of strange niche community that thinks Firestorm was the greatest thing since sliced bread, when in fact, it also instantaneously died and lost all attention. And I remember I stayed up until 4 in the morning, EST, on the launch morning of Firestorm, and I was streaming it. And I remember people's reaction to Firestorm. People said they got bored after 6 games. They didn't want to watch it after 6 games. So yeah. The point here is, and I guess the overarching point of this entire video, is we need to get a fucking grip, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe not all of you watching this video. I think a lot of people watching this video are going to understand what I'm saying. But for the people that want them to do something ambitious, something they haven't done before, something mainstream and popular and, oh, I love Battle Royale, yeah! This is not the time. It's not the time. The time is, you need to get your shit together, you need to stop dicking around, and you need to make a proper, flushed out, finished Battlefield experience with some decent content that is well received at launch so it doesn't instantly die like the past 2 titles. Hit the like button if you understood the video and what I was saying. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy content such as this or the gameplay in the background. I stream every single day at twitch.tv/enders. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Try Glitch Energy, by the way. 50% off sale until the 27th. It's the best time to try it. Best energy drink on the entire market. I have won $20,000 tournaments drinking it without any jitters or anything like that. So you can trust it to deliver you, well, a nice experience. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.